Today for science, we have several things we need to do. One will be having to do with airplaying something on the TV. We'll do that in a minute. But first, let's start on page 50. Okay, there is an experiment that you could do on page 50. We have a couple experiments that we're going to do in class today. But this is not one I'm going to do here in class. At home, you could collect different shaped containers and you just pour water into the different shaped containers. Because we talked yesterday about liquids fill up or have volume and they fill up the container they're in, right? So no matter what shape container you pour it in, that water is going to change shapes and take the shape of the container you put it in, correct? All right, so that's something you could do at home just to see that. Let's start on page 50 because now today we're going to talk about a certain kind of matter that you cannot see. All right, and that is your gases. There is a special state of matter that you cannot always see. The air you breathe is filled with this kind of matter. The air is made of gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. Gases can fill up space, but cannot be poured out like liquid. All right, so just like water fills up a container, gases fill up whatever space they're in, like this room, but you can't pour them out like you can water. All right? This is because gas molecules have too much energy and move too quickly to stay together. They are only weakly attracted to each other. So which one was attracted to each other the strongest? The solids. Very good. And then liquids a little bit more, and a little bit less, and then gases even less. Though you may not see them, all gases have weight. Some gases are heavier or lighter than others. And we will be doing an experiment to show that. But we'll do that in a little while. All right, so that's what that experiment is right there. We're not going to do that right now, so go to the bottom. Have you ever played with a helium balloon at a birthday party? The helium in the balloon was lighter than the gases in the air around it. This is why the helium balloon seemed to defy gravity and float up in the air. Hey girls, stop playing with your hair. Turn the page. All right, so what are the three states of matter? This is very important. The three states of matter, read that green box with me. Solid, matter is able to keep its shape. Liquids, matter is able to flow and spread out to fill the shape of a container. Gases, matter is able to fill up a space but can easily escape. All right? So, what are the three states of matter? Solids, liquids, and gas. All right, so which one is able to flow and spread out to fill the shape of a container? This is the matching below the comprehension check. Which one can flow and spread out to fill a container?
B, liquids.
B, liquids. Very good. Which one is able to keep its shape? Lily. And that would be letter C, solids. Very good. And which one is able to fill up a space but can easily escape? Zeke.
Gases.
Which is letter A. Very good. All right, now, underneath there, you're not going to write your books. We don't write in these books, but we are going to say where it would go. And I want everyone paying attention because I want people that haven't been answering to answer. So we're going to put it under solid, liquid, or gas. So let's start with carbon dioxide. Guys, I won't raise hands. We're not going to blurt, okay? So yes, that is right. That would go under gas. Going across, cotton. Owen, where would cotton go?
Solid.
It's a solid. Very good. What about glass? Olivia.
Solid.
Solid. Helium. Paige.
Gas.
Gas. Honey. Landon.
Liquid.
Liquid. Very good. Juice. Tess.
Juice. Liquid.
Liquid. Oxygen. Brennan. Solid, liquid, or gas?
Gas.
Gas. Wake up. You weren't paying attention. That's why you didn't know, because I knew you knew that answer. Plastic. Plastic, Adam.
Liquid.
This container is made of plastic. So is this container a liquid? So I can pour it out. I can pour this container out. its shape. So what is it?
A gas?
Which one keeps its shape, Adam?
Oh, it's solid.
Yeah. And syrup. Grace? Liquid, very good. And water. Grace, the other Grace?
Liquid.
Liquid. And wood. Lily? Solid, very good. Alright, now it is time for our first experiment. Alright, so we're going to do the balloon experiment. So, let me hold this just right. You come over here in front of the... Alright, once I stop moving, alright, do you guys see that this is even? I'm not at a good spot, my camera can't see the whole thing. I'm going to have to back up the camera. And please don't kick it, okay? Alright, I can't get far enough away, but that's okay. Alright, let me... Alright, Paige, come here. Alright, they said that even gases have weight. Alright, so I want you from the side over here, come here, and I want you to pop this balloon.
Wait, what does it sound like?
Alright, gotta be careful. Is it not blown up
Just
enough
go
so
like-
it won't pop?
Go like this.
Alright, let me try. There we go. Yeah,
Wait,
that's-
backwards.
Look,
Backwards.
no, look at the ruler. What happened to the ruler as soon as she popped that balloon?
It's not balanced.
That's right, it's not balanced because that shows that that balloon has weight, okay? Now, I do know that this balloon fell off, but even if I put the balloon, let me pick it up here. Even if I put the piece of broken balloon over here, which side is still heavier? Yeah, the one that has air in it, okay? So that shows that the gases have weight, okay? Because when they were both filled, they were even. And as soon as this one got popped, then that side went whoop and went down a little bit. All right, that's our first experiment. It's the- no, stop. All right, now, guys, calm down. All right, now the other thing we're going to do today is we are going to look at some solids, and we are going to use that paper that I handed to you. All right, it is from your workbook in science where your quizzes and tests come. It says worksheet 1. Let me show the camera. All right, so it looks like this, Sammy. So find that I sent it home with you at the beginning of the week. All right, and what we're going to do, everybody look, in these spaces, right here where it says properties, we are going to write some words. And I'm going to tell you what words to write, so please don't start writing words there. In these spaces where it says properties, we're going to write some words, and we're going to look at different objects, and we're going to decide which properties these different objects have. All right, so let me get the TV going. So I can have my paper up on the TV. And I need to airplay it. Alright, so one of the properties that we are going to write is flexibility, if I remember correctly. I'm going to find the page where that experiment was. Oh, they call it pliability, that's what we're going to write. Pliability, but I still need to get to the right page. Pliability. There it is. Pliability. Camera closer, so once I get it up. Is that it? No, that's the one we did yesterday. Maybe that one. There it is. should be talking. Alright, so in the space at the bottom, in between the lines, let's write, alright, so let's write size. Wait, is this even the right one? There it is. Alright, let's write hardness. Oh, not writing. Okay, I'm gonna write hardness. And we're gonna write material. Alright, so this is down the bottom where it says properties. We're gonna look at the size. We're gonna look at the color. And we're gonna look at the pliability. Who knows what pliability is? What's pliability? I used the word a while ago because I thought that's the word they use. I used a word a while ago that would help you with that. Anybody? What about flexible? Flexibility. So can you maneuver it around, right? Alright, so those are the things you're going to write at the bottom. Alright, now some of the things in this container you're going to find familiar because we already looked at some of these when we were talking about solids. But I put a few different ones in here. Alright, so let's just start with this one. Alright, so over on the side, we're going to put number 1 is ribbon. Right? So, hardness. Is it hard? No. How would you describe it?
Soft.
Soft. So across from ribbon in the box above hardness, you're going to write that it's soft. That is supposed to be a S-O-F-T. It did not turn out so good, but that's what it's supposed to be. Soft. Let's try if I write that again. S-O-F-T. Soft. Okay. All right, what about the material? What kind of material? What do you call this?
Cloth.
Cloth. So over that, you're going to write cloth. C-O-L-T-H. So across from ribbon. What about the size?
Small.
It's just small. All right, what about the color?
Green.
Green. And pliability?
A lot.
Yes. So we'll just say yes. Because it actually got folded. I could untie this and it would be straight, right? So it's very pliable. All right, let's move on to number 2. And beside number 2, we're going to put stapler.
Stapler?
And I have pulled out of my drawer my stapler. All right, so hardness.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is very hard, isn't it? Hard. Material. Mostly
Metal.
metal. When I say it's mostly metal, there is some plastic for this covering and there is some rubber at the bottom to make it softer to sit on your desk. But we're going to say mostly metal. So M-E-T-A-L. Alright, size?
Medium.
Yeah, I would go with medium. So we're just gonna put MED for medium. And I erased it all by accident. Didn't mean to. So what did I say? We said it was hard.
You're still on
Oh, I
Still
don't
on
know.
eraser.
Yep, I'm still on eraser. We said it was hard, we said it was metal,
Medium.
and we said it was medium, and we're just gonna put MED. Alright, what's the next one? Color. Oh, we got lots of colors, so we don't wanna say, so we're just gonna say colorful. No, let's just say colorful, because it's not everything. So we're gonna say colorful, and I couldn't fit it on one line. And pliability?
No.
No, not so much. Alright, the next one I'm gonna pull out is my
Tissue.
tissue. We did look at this one, so across from number 3, we're gonna write tissue. Alright, hardness.
No.
It's very soft, but soft. Material.
Cotton.
Maybe, but it's definitely made out of some kind of paper. We'll say cotton because it is a good quality tissue. So let's go ahead and say cotton. Some tissues would be made of cotton. So cotton. Size? Small. You could wad it up pretty small. Right now it's spread out, but if I were to wad this up, it would be pretty small, right? So let's just go and say small. Alright, color? White. And pliability? Yes, definitely. Alright, the next one I'm gonna pull out is this one.
Stone.
Actually, this
Gem?
is called, beach glass.
What?
Or maybe beach glass? So we're gonna say it's glass. Alright, we're gonna call it glass.
Wait, what number?
This is across from number 4. Actually, mine are not quite, it doesn't matter as long as you're putting it across from this 4th row right here. I guess, cause I should have written the first one in this bottom row, but I didn't, so as long as you're writing it across from where you're writing the answers, I guess it really doesn't matter, okay? So if I wrote glass here, that means I'm writing all the things for glass there, okay? I sort of skipped this row by accident, didn't I? Alright, it's okay, cause I don't have that many things. We're not gonna do a total, we're gonna just do a couple more, okay? We're gonna do 6 things, that's all. Alright, so glass. First one was hardness.
Hard.
Yes, it is definitely hard. Alright, material. Well, we've already said glass. We could have actually called this beach glass. We could have put beach glass. A student found or bought this or something. A student gave that to me, but it is beach glass. Nope, we're not gonna talk about your beach glass. Not right now. Alright, what about size? Again, it's pretty small. Color?
Blue.
Teal.
Alright, you guys wanna go teal?
No.
Blue.
Right. We're gonna say teal, because it's not exactly blue and it's not exactly green. It's sort of in between. Yes, which is teal. Alright, and the last one is pliability. That would be a no. It is not pliable.
Wait, teal?
Teal. It's supposed to be a T, and every time I try to make it, it keeps curving with an F, and I don't know why. I need to practice writing with this thing, because I'm not very good at it right now. It's supposed to be a T now. trying to help right now. Alright. How about we choose this one next?
Finger clip.
Yeah, paper clip.
Do we have to write big class or no?
You don't have to, you could just write glass. I would just specify, because there's so many different kinds of glasses. But I don't like the way that turned out, so let's try it again.
Wait, what material would be the glass?
We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, you are supposed to be with me, and all you have to do right now is write paper clip. Alright, for paper clip. Alright, so the paper clip, the hardness.
No.
That's not hard. No, that's, but it is hard.
Hard.
Just saying hard or soft, that's all we're saying. It's hard. And I skipped the whole line there, didn't I? That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're only gonna do one more anyway. So I wrote paper clip here, so that's why I'm gonna put it there. Alright, the next one was material. Metal. This one happens to be covered in plastic too, but we are just gonna say metal. This would help if I actually made it bigger so I could write. That would help. Alright, the next one is size.
Small.
Small. Alright. The next one, color.
Yellow.
Yellow. This one happens to be yellow. And last of all, pliability.
Yes.
Yes.
You can bend it.
Yes, you can bend it, definitely can bend it. Alright, one more thing. It's funny because most of the things are, yes. So the last one we're gonna do is rubber band. And we'll start with hardness. No, it is soft. Alright, material. Rubber.
This one's called rubber band.
That's supposed to be a U. It did not turn out so well. Alright, size. Definitely small. Almost everything I picked was small because I wanted to fit in that little box. Color. Tan? Let's go with tan, which is a shade of brown, but it is light. So let's go with tan. And pliability?
Yes.
Yes.
You can stretch
Because
it.
it is very stretchy to a certain point, and then if you try to stretch it too much, it would break, but it is very pliable. Alright, very good.